Malhotra, and I anchor IBM's global go-to-market effort for GCC business. In a post-pandemic world, as we reimagine the future of work, let's look at two key building blocks of future of work: A, people, and workplace. Let's start with people. Even pre-pandemic, there was a lot of talk about upskilling, importance of continuous learning, how AI is going to have impacts on our jobs. While this will continue, the future is about having resilient skills, and two, understanding or building an appreciation of context of this upskilling. This appreciation of context will help an individual navigate through the continuous change as well as manage the uncertainties better. Another aspect for organizations would be the change in linkage between a degree and a job. Earlier we had jobs linked to degrees, but future would be about jobs linked to skills. So organizations will do away with this aperture of you need to have this degree to do this job. Now coming to workplace. Though in the recent past, we have seen a lot of change, flexibility coming in where the work is being done. The future is about flexibility in when the work is being done. When I say that, what I mean is, though it is paramount that synchronized working together is important as it fosters better culture, it helps build collaboration, fosters innovation, but organizations will start giving employees more flexibility on when they need to come together and for how long they need to come together. So it might not be a 9 to 5 collaboration, it could be for a few hours a week or a few hours a month, depending on the need. What it would mean is there would be a change in the spatial strategy of the organization. When I say that, pre-pandemic, if 70% of the space was dedicated to individual, now about 50% of the space in offices would be dedicated to collaborative and social spaces. Also, this underpinning this design principle of how these offices of future would be kind of employees' ability as well as willingness to return to office. Finally, pandemic has also seen a lot of burnouts, which has led to this great resignation or great reevaluation, wherein both the organizations and individuals are thinking about their future as well as the way ahead. So it's important to take care of one's health and one's safety. So please be safe, be healthy, take care. Thank you.
Customer centricity is particularly relevant right now. It has always been part of what drives the growth. What is new and different is the magnitude of digital disruption that we have witnessed over the last 2+ years. That is vastly creating new ways to touch consumers and vastly improved ways to enable even human interaction with consumers. That is now dynamic and evergreen space for business. Big data, analytics and AI have unlocked new horizon for customer centricity. The ability to deeply understand customer behavior, translate that through system and disseminate that both in terms of digital prompting and also in terms of enabling the field force to engage with consumers through personalized and relevant ways is a really meaningful unlock. The two big benefits of customer centricity is 1, growth, 2, simplicity. From the growth standpoint, at the end of the day, customer is the essence of business. So without a customer, there is no growth. Second, from a simplicity standpoint, it is understated and underappreciated that once you got the center of gravity of really understanding what you're aiming to do in terms of serving the consumer, that creates the center of gravity which allows everybody in the business to operate accordingly. And that simplicity is a massive benefit in a large and a complex organization. Every company today is a tech company. That is a new mantra for the post-digital world. What is equally exciting is that we are now entering into Tech Aid, a decade where your tech stack would play a pivotal role in organization success and business expansion. But there is a downside to this tech-driven pursuit of customer centricity. It can easily turn into a race for the latest breakthrough and tools, regardless of whether they help solve problems in a way the customer will value. However seemingly helpful every shiny and new technology may be, Investing into them is not enough to transform a company into truly customer-centric business. It would be a huge loss if a decade only came to mean an increased use of technology. It must stand for impact. Above all, human-centric impact. The design principle that will ultimately shape this decade into decade is key to the success. Infusing your organization with a design-driven culture that put the customer first and provide not only real but measurable result is also a distinct competitive advantage. As we are slowly rebounding from the pandemic, the business will likely to continue to invest growth and innovation with a shift to ecosystem, designing new product and services and omni-channel experience that engage customer in a novel way. As more of this offering go digital, companies can only achieve true differentiation by embedding the customer centricity, design principles, and spirit of experimentation across the organization.